Hello, guys. Sort of out of work today, so I thought I'd make a little video for Mr. Ricky Russo. It's a contest video. I wouldn't consider it a contest. He just wants to know what your team is, who your favorite players are. Um, I'm not going to go in depth of why I like them because there's a lot of them, and we'll go from there. Okay. The first player, and I only say this, number one, is because, I collect him to some extent. Um, Prince of Makamura, he's a quarterback for the Giants. Um, let's see here. He's got about 4 years experience from Nebraska. Doing pretty good. You know, I think he's on the hurt list, but he was my number one pick for 2011 draft for the Giants to pick, and they actually picked him. So I did good on that. Um, and somebody that really doesn't get any credit on the Giants team, to my extent, would be Robert Ayers. Um, he's a really good defensive end. You um, he doesn't get a lot of credit, not a lot of play. So, and he's from Tennessee, which is near where I'm from. So, and then you got Odell Beckham. He just come into the league trying to prove himself. I really, I'm on the fence about Odell Beckham. Everybody's on the Odell Beckham train. Um, he's humble, but yet cocky. Sort of like I'm not going to stand here and defend him or anything like that, but I think Odell Beckham's a little bit overrated. You know what I mean? Especially his cards. Yeah, I would love to have a few, but we'll wait until you guys spend all your money first, and then you sell them to me cheaper. No, I'm just kidding. Um, let's see here. Michael Cox, pretty good running back. Been there. Um, you know, I mean, there's not much to say about Michael Cox. He's a good all-around player. Chris Boswell, he's a pretty good kicker. Let's see here. Victor Cruz, the Mr. Salsa dude. And Victor Cruz, he'll be back. He'll take Odell Beckham's spot back. Then that'll be the end of Odell Beckham. Um, Ryan Nassib, he's been there 2 years from the University of Syracuse. Hasn't had really much of a chance to play, but in his college days, he played really, really well. Wish they would give him more play time. Um, put him in there with Demontre Moore. Demontre Moore hasn't had a lot of time either that I've seen. He may have been in there, but I haven't seen him. But most of the guys that are on the Giants right now have less than 5 years. Uh, Ruben Randall, absolutely outstanding. He's one of the players with less than 5 years. He's proven himself to the New York Giants team that he can play football. and let's see here. Somebody that I wish they would cut from the team, and I think they already have. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll not talk about him. They already cut him. Either that or he's on the practice squad. Jerome Cunningham is a pretty good tight end in his college days. I've watched his college stuff from Southern Connecticut State. That's where he's from. I've watched him. He's a pretty good player. Not superstar caliber type player, but he's a pretty good player. Let's see here. Not a lot of guys. Not a lot of guys that are veterans here. I think the only one that's got more time are Cullen Jenkins from Central Michigan, Terrell Manning from North Carolina State, Eli Manning from Mississippi. He's been there 11 years. Just 4 people. 5 people. Josh Brown, been there 12 years. He's been there. He's a franchise player. Josh Brown is. So they've got a lot to work with, and they've got a lot of rookies on their team. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So they got 14 rookies on their team from last year. Show do, actually from this year. So they're playing them. They're on there. So Jason Pierre-Paul, he's on the reserve list right now. So they might end up trading him. So he's been there a while. He's been there 5 years, but they'll probably end up trading him. He's a franchise player, but I think they'll end up trading him. He's been traded 2 or 3 times, come back. But other than that, Ricky, dude, that was awesome to make a video for you. There's my picks. My team is the New York Giants. I hope they do really well, other than a 6-10 record from last year. It's going to be brutal this year, buddy. It's going to be really brutal. We'll talk to you later. I have faith in my Giants. Hope you do too. You Giants fans, keep the faith. Buckle up, drive safe. It's going to be a good season.